So Chad, so what does the gift of life really mean? I mean, I tried to find this, I Googled it, I tried to look for it, but I couldn't find anything that really said what I wanted to say. I saw 2 or 3 things, but I had to make up an acronym for myself, man.
Right.
And I said it means to really learn, and I'm gonna break these down, inspire and invite. Not sometime, but each and every day. I mean, it's an opportunity, and I want people to understand it's an opportunity to be alive. What does the gift of life really mean to you?
When I think about life, number one, I just think about, first of all, just being an appreciative. Just think about life, not only just your life, but you think about the people's lives connected to you. Look at life and we think we have all these years, here, and it's not necessarily true. So you have to appreciate life. And you have to live life.
Yes.
When I think about life, I think about living. And a lot of people, they never get a chance to experience what it's like to live a full life.
I want to tell you what my ideas of learning, because I want people to really get this thing. I want people to have a fire in their belly to understand. We have an opportunity, we were given an opportunity to get up and acquire additional knowledge. Now if you don't do that, that's your fault, but you have a gift within the life. Learn to acquire additional knowledge, and not just for knowledge's sake. You have an opportunity to advance, to start. I mean, you acquire knowledge and to start doing something that you said you have never done. I like that last one. You have an opportunity to make an adjustment, which a lot of people don't understand. You can make an adjustment in life any day. I don't care if you're 2, if you're 22, if you're 82. You can make an adjustment. You think about that. Seriously, there are a lot of people out there that are hurting. We're living in a crisis right now in some countries. People are dying. People are getting hurt. People are scared. People don't even know if they're gonna go to the movies, if they're gonna come out.
I hear that. When I'm listening, when I hear the word learn, it's so important for you to understand, like you talked about, adjusting. See, it's so important, like they say, you have to be like a palm tree. You have to bend but not break. And in life, things are gonna try to, rally you up. They might get you down sometimes. But see, it's okay to bend, but don't break. That's what life is about. Life is a constant series of adjustments. Everything that exists grows until it expires.
So Chad, we want people to aspire to be inspired. It's not about inspiration. But if you think about it, when people wake up every single day, they are going to inspire somebody if they just walk down the street. I mean, somebody's hassle, think about this now, is somebody's hope. Somebody's hassle. Somebody is going through something right now, and somebody is hoping for what you have for. They are wishing they could be in your shoes.
Second one is your hell is somebody's happiness.
Socially, emotionally, economically, physiologically. Look, somebody, if you think about it, is watching you, and they are so happy. They would be so happy if they had the house that you have, if they had the car that you have, they had the clothes that you have, they were eating what you eat. They're looking from the outside in, and you're thinking about the inside out. Somebody would be happy to go through those problems, to live and to do every single thing you're doing right now. People don't realize what they consider as horrific circumstances. We're talking about whether it be, sickness, family problems, financial crisis. People that are on drugs, whatever the case may be. Your horror is viewed to someone as you being heroic. See, you looking at it wrong. Somebody's looking at you saying, you know what, that's my hero. They can stand in the midst of those horrific situations, and they can still put their clothes on every day. They can still have a positive attitude. They can still help others. I'm just trying to get the people to understand the mentality that they have versus the outside mentality that people have looking at them, at their testimony.
Well, see, first of all, you have to realize this. Your life is a movie. Your life is a movie. And every movie has ups and downs. It has a climax. When you watch a movie, what are the parts that's the best parts? It's always the drama. It's always when the pain comes. It's always when the challenge comes. It's always when you have to rise above a challenge, or you have to defy the odds to get something. See, when your life is going through the roller coaster, you have to understand that your life is a movie, and you have to begin with the end in mind.
Oh my goodness.
See, the ending of the movie. See, that's where it makes it so sweet, when someone sees you go through all of that and come out victorious at the end.
At the end. And see, that goes into the third one, fight. I mean, fight doesn't mean you just fighting for yourself. I mean, see, we got to really expand our thinking. Why should you appreciate the gift of life? Because see, you're not just fighting for yourself, you're fighting for your family. If you don't have a family, you're fighting for your friends. They're looking at you, they'll watch you. If you're not fighting for your friends, fight for your finances. If you can't fight for your finances, look, fight for your health. There's something that when you woke up, there's an opportunity. I promise you there's an opportunity to fight. You have not gotten to where you should be. You still should be aspiring, like I said, to be inspired, be an inspiration to somebody, if not to yourself. But there's one thing that they got to do, Chad. They got to fight. They got to fight that thing called fear. Man, I'm telling you, look, I'm talking about that's a fight. But I don't understand why people quit when they hear the word no, or I can't do something. Why come they can't fight through those failures?
Well, see, in the words of Les Brown, life is a fight for territory. And the moment you stop fighting for the things that you want in life, is the moment that the things that you don't want in life take over. See, you have to understand that battle is the seed for territory. See, you have to be willing to claim your territory, your dominion. That's what life is about.
Even if you don't feel like fighting for your future, which is what you should be doing. You should fight for your future. He mentioned territory. Come on, we got to fight for our future. We may want to be, do, or aspire to help someone be something other than what they are right now. And guess what? If you don't fight for it, it's never going to happen. But if you fight for your future, if you can just wake up every day and say, look, as another day I woke up, not only does that mean that I'm on this earth for a particular reason and something that I haven't accomplished yet, but I got to fight for my own personal future. It's my personal future at stake. And if you can't see that that's important for you, fight for the future generation. It's going to be a fight whether you in it or not. It's going to be a fight whether you here on earth or not. The fight is going to continue. The question is, are you going to be a blessing to others if you can't simply think about being a blessing for yourself? I say you can. I say you can get up. I say you woke up, you got up blessed. I say there is a purpose in your life. There is a reason for the season that you're in. It's a testimony, not a testimony, a testimony. You have to finish the script. You can rewrite the book, but it's a fight every single day.
No.
Not in the game of life.
Not in the game of life. Life is a constant circle. It's always, it's constantly moving. So you have to understand, it's the small daily principles that lead to a lifetime of promise. See, you were guaranteed a promise, but the question is, are you going to practice the daily principles every single day to inherit your promise?
In this video, there's a PDF, and it talks about 3 things. I mean, 3 things. If you don't remember anything else we said, we got 3 things for you, so you will know if you were at home, you were thinking about maybe giving up, committing suicide. Maybe you just haven't had the best life. I mean, maybe your environment and circumstances weren't that great. There's some people that have to live with the circumstances they were dealt with, but they can come out of it, and they have. We've seen testimony after testimony, people coming out of situations with no hands, painting. We've seen people come out doing unbelievable things, running with no feet, marathons. So we know things can be done. I guess what I want to say when we talking about learning, inspiring, fighting, and doing these things every day, how can we explain how to do this? Well, there's 3 things, and I'm going to tell you what they are. I want you to share this with somebody, even if you know somebody who may be kind of down on their luck, not feeling so well. But what have you left unfinished to do for yourself? Now listen, if you can't think about yourself, what do you have that's unfinished, that's left that you got to do for others? And what is it that you have left that's unfinished that you've got to do to contribute to the world? And I'm gonna tell you, there's somebody that you help. There's somebody that's watching you right now, and they're waiting on you. They're waiting on your next chapter to unfold because you're inspiring them. They're waiting on you not to quit because maybe they thought about quitting, but they saw you dealing with all the things that you had to deal with, and they were inspired. You can't quit on them. More importantly, you can't quit on yourself. Things that you have planted, and you may be the waterer, you may be the planter, you may be the sower. I don't know what you are, but you're one of them. And if you quit today, somebody may not be able to fulfill their blessing. And then somebody may not just only be you, but the other people that are waiting on you to cross that path in the season and at due time. Look, take the PDF. That's my gift. That's our gift to you. I want you to go ahead and print that out. It will give you some insight on the 3 things that I just talked about, so you can be able to be blessed and appreciate life for what it is. It's a gift. The gift of life is not only for you, but it's to bless somebody. Look, we're out. I hope you've been blessed. We'll see you next time.
We won't see yet.
I know, I love this.
We'll see you over top because you deserve to win.
I love it. Take care. We'll talk to you next time.
Or is it just me? Trust me, something in the air just above me. Something like a dream state, you call it a clean break. Do you feel the vibes, baby? Do you feel the vibes?